and 5 at 10.
Hi, and welcome back to the 5 at 10. It's 5 minutes of music at 10 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today we're going to be learning about reading music. We started to learn about this last Friday on April 10th. So if you missed that one, you might want to pause right now and go back and check that out first, because everything we talk about today will make a lot more sense if you do that. And then today we're going to be talking some more about reading music, and we'll talk even more about it next week again. Enjoy.
How does that work?
So we're back again to talk some more about rhythms and how we write notes. And so last week, you remember, we talked about quarter notes, and we talked about how quarter notes are used to keep a steady beat, and each quarter note is worth one beat. So now today, what we're going to talk about is half notes and whole notes. So I'm actually here at my piano, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this camera around so you can see the piano and see what I'm playing on the piano while I do some counting. So let's do that right now, and you can check out what I'm up to on the piano. So I'm going to play this note right here, and you can hear that it makes a sound. This note is called C, but that's not too important to us right now. We're more interested in how this C is going to be played in rhythm. So the first thing I'm going to do is just review our quarter notes. Remember that our quarter notes are used to keep a steady beat, and each quarter note lasts for one beat. So if I count out 4 beats, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes would be played just like that. Now I'm going to show you how I would play half notes and how I would play whole notes, and then we're going to see what they would look like as well. So first, how would I play half notes? Well, half notes are twice as long as quarter notes. So they last for 2 beats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the key and hold it down for the length of 2 beats. Let's hear what that would sound like. So again, I'll count off 4 beats and then I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice that I played the key 1, 2, and then held it for 2. So I'm holding that note for longer. I'm not playing a new note on each beat. I'm actually playing a new note every 2 beats. Well, whole notes are twice as long as that. So whole notes can be played every 4 beats. So a whole note lasts for 4 beats long. So let's hear what that would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there I just played 4 whole notes. And you notice that I played it and then let it hold for 4 full beats. All right, let's see what that would look like on the musical staff and what those notes might look like on the page. What you see in front of you right now is a half note. And you might notice that a half note has a very similar look to a quarter note. It has a head, just like a quarter note, and it also has a stem, just like a quarter note. But the big difference here is that a half note's head is not filled in. Remember, a quarter note's head was all colored in, right? And so a half note's head is not filled in all the way. And just like a quarter note, half notes can be upside down too. They can be flipped around the other way. Still has a head, still has a stem, means the exact same thing, whether it's facing either direction. So that's what a half note looks like. Now let's hear what half notes would sound like while we follow along with what they would look like on the page as well. Okay, so half notes would sound and look like this. Just follow along. I'll count off 4 beats, and then I'll go ahead and play my half notes, and you'll see the notes turn red going across the screen, and follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what half notes would look like as they are played as they appear on the page, and then as they're played, that's what they would look like. Next up, let's take a look at what a whole note would look like. So a whole note, you'll notice, has just a note head. That's it, no stem. So the whole note is just a note head, and it is like a half note, not filled in. So whenever you see a note that looks like this, that's a whole note, and that whole note lasts for 4 beats. Now let's look at some whole notes, and here you'll see 2 whole notes in front of you, and I'm going to play them, and again, they'll turn red as they go across the screen, and you'll see how they would look as they're being played. So here's the whole notes. I'll count off 4 before I play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what whole notes would look like. So now we know what quarter notes and half notes and whole notes look like. And we know how they sound, and we know that the quarter note gets 1 beat, that the half note gets 2 beats, and that the whole note gets 4 beats. So what we'll do next time is we'll talk a little bit about what happens if we mix and match some of these rhythms together. So what if we put together a rhythm that has a mixture of quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes, what that would sound like or what that would look like on the page. We'll be talking about that next time. All right, have a great week. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you liked the video. If you had a good time, come see us again. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Or just click the subscribe link below and YouTube will let you know anytime we release a new video. See you again soon. Bye.